Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, what is that? Okay, got it. So today I'm going to be filming my Best of Beauty for 2014. I guess I should start out by saying Happy New Year. I know it's been forever since I filmed a video and it's already well into January, but it's my first video of the year, so Happy New Year. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday, and I hope nothing but the best for 2015 for you guys. So I'm so sorry it took me forever to film in between my last video and this video. There's just been a lot going on, and it's kept me from filming, but luckily it hasn't been me being sick. Even though I did get sick for like Christmas Eve for a couple of days, I just had some sort of sinus thing, which it was going around. My little sister got it and then I ended up getting it. So yes, I'll start in the eye category. So these are a couple of things that I just kind of have been obsessed with. These eyeshadows I literally cannot get enough of. So it's these 24-hour Infallible eyeshadows by L'Oreal, and they look like this. They come in like a little container type of thing, and they all kind of just look the same. So I have 3 here, and literally I just cannot get enough of these eyeshadows. They're so pigmented and they're just super easy to apply. I use these, I apply these with my ring finger and I just kind of dab it in here, and I just dab it all over my eyelid obviously. But this is what they look like. So they come like this, take off the cap, and they've got this little thing, this little whatever this is. Where is that hair? It looks like I have like sideburns taped to my face. There we go. And so you just kind of lift this off, and then inside you have all the product in there. This one's been loved, as you can tell. This was one of the first ones that I bought, and I just was obsessed with it. This one's in the color Amber Rush, and it's just such a pretty color. I know I've talked about this in my favorites before, so I won't go into too much detail, but literally these eyeshadows are amazing. They're so easy to apply, and they make your eyeshadow just look so beautiful when it literally takes you that long to put this on. So I really like these eyeshadows, especially on days where, like for school and stuff, where I want to look put together but I don't have the time to get myself together. I'd rather have some extra sleep or just have some extra time to kind of collect myself before I have to go to class. So I really like these. They're super pigmented. They have such a amazing range of colors. These are my 3 favorites though. This one is Iced Latte. It's just a really pretty champagne white color. This one is Amber Rush. I really love this color. This one's like my favorite out of all of them. And then I have this little bit of a darker brown one. This one's called Bronze Taupe. And I like to use this on the outer V of my eye on days where I want to look a little bit more smoky and dark. So I really like these eyeshadows. The L'Oreal 24-hour Infallible eyeshadows. And another eyeshadow that I used all year long, literally all year long, is this one by Maybelline, and it's the Expert Wear eyeshadow in the color Vanilla, and this is what it looks like. I literally used this color all year long, and I haven't even hit pan. This color is so pigmented that you don't need a lot of, and it's just a really pretty brow highlight, inner corner highlight. It's just, or you could mix it up with some Fix Plus and make it like a foiled white metallic-y eyeshadow. It's so pretty, it's so gorgeous, super pigmented, and it's amazing. I cannot say enough good things about it or anything like that. It is super pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way, so you just have to be kind of careful. Because one time I put it on, and this was when I was living at my old apartment, and the lighting in there was horrible in my bathroom. And so I was doing my eyeshadow, and I was like, oh, you can't see it, you can't see it. And so I kept putting more and more on. And then I got to work and I looked in the mirror and I was like, what did I just do to my face? Like, it was so bright, so pigmented. It looked like I was glowing like a strobe light. I don't know. It was just horrible. So you just have to be really careful with this, because a little bit does go a long way. But once again, this was a Maybelline eyeshadow from Maybelline Expert Wear eyeshadow in Vanilla. There we go. And my last one for my eyes is going to be this Duo Eyelash Adhesive in the color Clear White. And this is just what it looks like. I really like, is it this way? This way, I don't know. But I really like this eyelash glue because it dries clear and it doesn't kind of have that like messy residue. So in the past I've used the dark tone one, and sometimes that one got a little sloppy with me, because if you don't wear like a liner, it's going to kind of sit in your eye and you're able to see the glue, if that makes any sense. Or if you don't get your eyelash precisely on your like lash line, so that your eyelashes are just put together with your fake lashes, it's going to be a hot mess. So I really like this one because it dries clear, and it's just, I don't know, clear and you can't see it. In the past I never really went all out with my makeup. I was always kind of like a safely trotting in my zone, I guess, in my comfort zone. But once I started experimenting with doing a cat eye, I really fell in love with this eyeliner because it just makes it super easy. So anybody out there who's like a beginner, this eyeliner would make it so easy and seamless for you to learn from. And it's the L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Lineur Intense eyeliner, and this is what it looks like. And I really like this because it has a felt tip, and it just has this little wand right here, and it makes it super easy to get that cat eye that you want. And the precise tip is just amazing. It's almost like a foolproof way to get a cat eye for somebody who's just beginning, and it dries really nicely. It's super black and it's very intense. So I really like this eyeliner, and this is my go-to eyeliner when I do want to do a cat eye. I kind of strayed away from it because I'm like, I don't have time for that, but I really do like this eyeliner. And this next eyeliner is by NYX, and I've been wearing it in my waterline for I don't even know how long. Probably every single day when I do wear makeup. And it's the NYX Wonder Pencil, and this is in the color Light. So this is what it looks like, and I can't get enough of this eyeshadow, this eyeliner. It's super pretty, super creamy. It doesn't like poke your eye. For me, it's really hard to find an eyeliner that is creamy and nude without it looking white, because when you go towards that white eyeliner type of situation, that can tend to make your eyes look a lot smaller, and that's not a good look for everybody. So I really like this eyeliner because it's like a creamy nude type of situation going on. It's not white, so it just makes your eyes look really nice. It's a good eyeliner to complement any look that you're going for. Obviously nothing smoky, but I really do like this eyeliner, and I think it's amazing. And again, it's the NYX Wonder Pencil in the color Light. Let's keep going. My favorite blushes of 2014 have got to be these next two. The first one is the Coraista by Benefit, and literally you're about to see it's like beat up. I literally used it probably every single day. I really like it. Clearly you can tell I really liked it. It's just such a pretty everyday wearable pink blush. It just makes you look flushed. It makes it look super natural. It makes it look like you just you're glowing from within. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. Such a pinky, corally with shimmer. Now, we'll have to say, if you don't like shimmer in your blush, this is not the blush for you. But if you're somebody who just likes, I don't know, dewiness and just looking flushed, then I would definitely recommend this to you. It's such a pretty pink. I loved it. And this other blush that I also loved a lot was this one by e.l.f., and this is in the color Candid Coral. Now, this blush, I've been using it for years. Like, I've literally used it for years, and I go back and forth with it. But it's so pretty. It's kind of similar to Coraista, except this one's darker. And once again, it's in the color Candid Coral, and it's just such a pretty corally pink color. This one has more of a warmth to it, whereas Coraista, to me, it's a little bit more of a cool tone blush. I don't know, that's just for me, even though it is a super pink blush. I don't know, that's just the way I see it. But this one is more shimmery, and this one has specks of gold in it. So I really contouring. Whenever I did contour, I went with this one, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation Stick, and this is in the color 330 Toffee Caramel. Now, First of all, when you put this on your skin, it's so beautiful. It glides on like butter. It's such a pretty just product. I've never tried it as a foundation. I've only used it to contour, but it blends out so smoothly. There's no harsh lines, and it's just amazing. It looks like skin, but it's so pretty because it creates those natural shadows that you get when you contour. So this is what it looks like, and it's so amazing. Literally used it every time I would contour. I use it so much, and it's just such a pretty product to use. Favorite foundation that I used all year, and I think I went through like 3 of these already in all of last year. It was this one. It's the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I was in between W2, but I think it's like a W1, W2 kind of all in one bottle, and the W3. But it's just, I cannot even like talk about this foundation without going like, ah, it's such a pretty foundation, especially coming from the drugstore. I've tried so many drugstore foundations, and I have never found one that I liked until this one. I really like this foundation. It's buildable. When you put it on, it's pretty sheer, and I've never been somebody that likes a sheer foundation. I like a thick foundation, a full coverage foundation, and this foundation is just amazing. I really like this foundation, and they have so many colors, from warm, whether your skin is warm, whether your skin is more cool toned, or if you're more of like a yellow neutral in between. They have all labeled, like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says warm, and you'll be able to kind of find your shade through that. Like, I'm more of a warm tone kind of person. I'm a warm toned kind of person. It is super buildable, so if you want to build into more of a medium to full coverage foundation, you can do that with this. But I really like this foundation, and it has some SPF in it, which I don't really mind, but I really loved this foundation for 2014. It was just like thebomb.com. I couldn't get enough of it. I just couldn't. These next 2 are just going to be my favorite concealers. So I pretty much went back and forth between these 2 concealers, and they're both amazing, but they both do 2 different things. They're just, I don't know. They're both 2 completely different things, but I just fell in love with both, and I love them both individually for who they are as beings. So the first one is this one by Maybelline, and it's the Instant Age Rewind Eraser in Dark Circles. I'm out. I'm clearly out, so this thing has been well loved, and it's time to replace him. This is probably like my 2nd or 3rd one of the year. I just could not get enough of this concealer. I really like it for 2 reasons. One is that it covers everything so beautifully. It covers all your imperfections so beautifully, and it's super easy to blend. And the second is because it's not a super cakey concealer. Like, it's still sheer, but like the same thing with the Lumi. It's a sheer coverage, but it covers all the imperfections to make it look like it's your own skin. And I really like that from this concealer. I just thought it was amazing. I literally used it so much this year. I just couldn't get enough of it, clearly because I restocked it nonstop. But it's a really affordable and amazing concealer, and I fell in love with it, and it's just one of my faves, and I have to go back and get another one. I cannot see my life without this in it. I just can't. This next concealer is this one by MAC, and it's the Pro-Longwear concealer. And the reason why I fell in love with this concealer is because A, it's super blendable, and B, it's super full coverage. Some days when you want to wear a full face of makeup and you want everything to kind of look more like of a night out type of situation, or a full face of makeup, I loved this concealer for that. It's super full coverage, but it is super easy to blend out, and it doesn't look cakey. I really was obsessed with this concealer a lot for the most part of the year as well, because it's such an amazing concealer. And I also use this concealer to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow, and I just saw a huge difference when I primed my eyes with this concealer in the pigmentation for priming my eyes to begin with. But when the girl sold me this and she told me that you can also use it to prime for eyeshadow, I was like, oh, whatever, I'll try it. And I saw a huge difference. My eyeshadow just looks so much more pigmented and just like boom out there. So I really, really like this concealer for that. And I just like the way it looks on the skin. It's such a beautiful concealer. I just can't. Then Mineralize Skinfinish by MAC, and it's the Soft and Gentle Highlight. Now this thing, it's time for a new one because look at it. But I used it every time I could. It's such a pretty highlight. I can't get enough of it. It's such a pretty universal highlight that everybody could wear. It's super, super pigmented, and I love the way, I actually have it on today. Like, it's just such a pretty highlight. I just don't have words for it sometimes. It's so pretty. It's so luminous. It makes you look super dewy. And it's so pretty. I love the way this looks. I can't get enough of this. These next two are my favorite lip products of just all year. I've gone through so many of these that I can't even tell you how many I've gone through. The first one is this one by Maybelline, and it's the Babylips Dr. Rescue, and this one's in the color is this? Berry Soft. Now, the Babylips collection, I know they have a ton of them, but the only line that I liked was the Dr. Rescue ones because they're super nourishing on your lips, and they just kind of repair any dryness or anything funky that you have going on there. And they're super pigmented. I really liked it for days where I had minimal makeup on and I wanted some sort of a color on my lip, but I didn't want to wear lipstick or lip gloss. I really, really like these. They're super pigmented, and they just give you like a nice wash on the lip without looking over pigmented or looking like you're wearing lipstick, if that makes any sense. But I really, really like these Dr. Rescue Baby Lips from Maybelline. And my favorite lip gloss, I know I've mentioned these a ton of times, but my favorite lip gloss that I used all year round were these by NYX, and it's the Butter Glosses, and I can't get enough of these glosses either. They're super pigmented, they're not overly sticky, and they don't leave like a nasty residue on your lips. I've tried lip glosses in the past where like they leave a huge amount of residue on your lips, and it's so annoying because you're like trying to get a sentence out and you can't because your lips are stuck together. Now this stuff is amazing. I really like these glosses, and my favorite one out of all of them, I've gone through so many of these, and this color is the color Creme Brûlée. It's just such a pretty pinky nude. Such a pretty pinky nude, and it's such a universal color that it's going to look gorgeous on everybody. So these NYX Butter Glosses are just thebomb.com. Okay, almost done. Okay, these Makeup Remover Towelettes by Neutrogena. And these I've been using forever too, but I use this every time I wear makeup. This is what they look like, and these things are amazing. I have super sensitive skin, so anything that I've gone into my skin with makeup remover sheets in the past have irritated the oof out of my skin, and so these are the only ones that my skin can kind of handle. And they're super lightweight and they're amazing, but they're also tough enough so that when you go in there, they will literally remove all of your makeup off. So I use this right before I wash my face just to kind of get all the makeup out of my skin. But it's just, these things are amazing, and they're super gentle on your skin, and they're not going to irritate your skin. So I really love these for taking off my makeup. I've been using them forever. I've gone through so many packs of these, I can't even tell you, but these things are bomb. That concludes my beauty favorites for 2014. They're literally products that I use non-stop throughout the year. So none of these are products that I just started using yesterday or anything like that. They're all products that I can stand behind and be like if I was a celebrity, I'd be like, yes, I will endorse this, because I really believe in these products. And obviously I'm not a celebrity, so these are all products that I truly like, and I wouldn't be putting these out there if I didn't truly like them or believe in them. So yeah, that is it for my beauty favorites of 2014. And I will see you guys soon. So thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video, and please subscribe, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you.